my beard and my fit, same color as the whip, same color as the tint, same color as the split. I ain't see no bitch like this. Text me what you tryna do.
Tell me what you trying to do. Tell me what you trying. What you trying to do?
Text me what you tryna. Hey. Okay. I say my beard and my fit, same color as the.
Yo, have you heard Same Colors by Ty Sorrell and DuctTape Jesus? Let me put you on real quick. Ty Sorrell is this Richmond rapper who put out this album in late July 2022 called Homegrown. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There ain't no skips on this whole project. Homegrown features some amazing collaborations between Ty and other artists such as Aquabot, Benet, Ron Gibson, aka Luther. But the song that stood out to me, mainly for the vibe and the energy and the swag of it all, was Same Colors with Ty Sorrell and DuctTape Jesus. I mean, right off the bat, it's got the catchy sample, the quotable lyrics, the hooks. Played this song in my car so much this summer that I had to hit up Ty and DuctTape Jesus so that they could give me the scoop. They told me everything about how the song was created, their creative process, projects that they got coming out, and they give a lot of great tips to other creatives on how to keep the ball rolling on different ideas you got in your brain, all right? So let's get into it.
Hey.
Oh, we lit. My shit look greasy. Hold on.
Tell me about what it was like how the song came about and everything, okay?
It's like last year, I was just going to a Ty's crib, basically. I was going to a Ty's crib and was recording dumb music, and like, I think it was like Ty, it was you, Ty, that was like, yo, before we start the jumps, I've been in studio scenarios where we're just making music and people haven't claimed the jumps. So who's this X and Y Z type of shit? And I was making a bunch of jumps. I'm like, okay, this one's me. We're just making a bunch, like we'll just like link up at like 11. I leave this nigga crib at like 1 a.m. because we're just making music like from scratch all day. They're watching The Wire, making a junk, watch The Sopranos, making a junk, like really just back and forth, going to get some seafood, making a junk, like basically that. And a lot of them I was claiming, a lot of songs we was doing I was claiming, and then Ty was like, yo, let me get this one right there. I'm like, oh, this does sound like you. It's made like a bop. It was like super late night type jumps, and it was just like it was just. I thought it was just tough. You know what I'm saying?
So has anything come out of those other tracks, or was it a lot of throwaways, or you got any fire gems out of them?
I mean, this nigga made damn near my album.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like pretty much. And besides like 2 or 3 songs, like from Vinny and shit, you know what I'm saying? Vinny and God. This nigga made my next album coming out, Chester Skateland, bro. Like straight up. This nigga Ty like recorded it and like beat from scratch. It was just like talking and vibing. Sometimes I'd come through with a sample, but Ty made the whole jump for real.
I mean, it's always super fun when like it's flowing and you make the song on the spot. Sometimes, we write and then come to the studio later, and the process is different. But how does this fit into how y'all's process normally is? Do most of the songs you come up with kind of happen spontaneously like this, or do you kind of lean more on like the writing side?
At that time, it was just spontaneous. Like I was already kind of in my mode, like in my zone, in like a little groove. So when Carlos came through, it was like this nigga just brings like a infectious creative energy. So it's like whatever the fuck is going on, him being there just multiplies that shit.
You can't
and then the way he worked too is like right now, it's like as soon as you feel it. And like I fuck with that because I feel like people don't really listen to that their like creativity like that. Like it's or not they don't listen to it, but they don't take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you'll feel it and it's like, oh yeah, and you like feel it and you do it, so you kind of get like, all right, I'm gonna do that when I do it.
Yeah, you gotta put it off.
But you gotta do it like right then when it's hot, because it's almost like paying respect to it.
Yeah. This idea came to me now, so let's honor this thing that idea just came through. Let's see what this happens, this like right now thing. Because it's like always it's like you're smoking, you're chilling with your friends, you're freestyling and shit. And you freestyle systems off the cuff. I'm like, damn, I should have recorded that. I should have put them in. I think it's just like, all right, I'm going to make it a point of the first hot thing that I think of when you freestyle this and that is what's going to be the main focus of a song. That's why sometimes I don't finish all the words all the time. I still want to keep that element of like, niggas, it's not just a structured song, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I mumble. I'll mumble 2 parts. And niggas asking what I said right there. And I'm like, I was about to come back to it, but I just didn't feel like it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Is that what it is now? You know what I'm saying? Because I say so. when niggas say so. It just sounds nice.
So it sounds like y'all really good at not getting hung up in the process.
It was just a part of our. It was just a part of our life. Like it was just, yo, come through, yo. And then I feel like too, because me and him been doing our thing for so long, and like not everybody realized like this is something we've been trying to do for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just something niggas. It ain't just something niggas picked up. So it's like we kind of had to like, we've already figured out the basic like way and like, you know what I mean, like the basic drills, I guess.
Yeah, you can.
So it's like, yeah, so like now it's just like, all right, we know how to do everything. It's just like, how can we get these ideas out? And that's why having him there was just so, it was easy, because like I was saying earlier, like he kind of honors it's like, all right, I have this idea right now. I feel it. Let's do it right now. Like, why wait?
I be bringing this nigga samples where I know I couldn't bring a sample anywhere too. I'll be bringing this nigga a sample. I'm like, I'm giving this to you. Anyone else would laugh at me if I said sample this song.
Yeah.
Sample this band or sample this and that. I'm bringing it to you and be like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. And then niggas would do. I'm like, oh, that's what I exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like it's a certain level of like band type vibe.
Word. Carlos, do you produce yourself at all?
Nah, I may be back in the day on FL. I'm trying to hop back in my bag.
Yeah,
I have like executive produced a lot of my beats. A lot of times,
I was about to say, you be producing, you just don't make beats.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Talk about it.
I'm more of a person of like, okay, I don't have set equipment, but these drums right here, I want this sample from this song right here. You built it up really well. Reverse it, make it sound like I'll like curate the Jones, and I'll try to tell. And I'll sometimes maybe dance the way I want the beat to sound, and I'll be like this, or the Dougie rule. Niggas don't know what the Dougie rule.
What's the Dougie rule?
If you can Dougie to it, like that's what he wants. So it's like when he said that, for some reason, and when I say this, I'm saying it like the importance of like two people or however many people it is working on something, understanding each other and knowing what each other means when they say something. Like, because when he said the Dougie rule in terms of BPM and like pockets, groove and stuff, I was like, oh, that's the shit, because I like that, you know, I like shit in that range. So I'm like, oh, bro, this is easy. Yeah. But the Dougie, once he said that, it was like, it was just, we never talked about anything ever after that.
After that.
So you're saying y'all got on the same page of understanding a while ago, and y'all just kind of been operating in that zone.
Yeah. He's making music, bro. Bob. Tape soon, bro. I ain't playing with him. Tape coming soon.
So I'm thinking about, you know, someone who is newer to making music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure how long ago it was when y'all first started, but obviously you probably didn't have the same equipment that you have now and stuff like that. And I think people get hung up a lot of times because they assume they don't got what they need to get an idea down. When, like, Los, when you over at Ty's crib and Ty got this shit all set up, like, y'all can just start recording and y'all know how to do that. But some people, if they maybe ain't quite there yet. So my question to y'all is, what are some tips that you could give somebody, like, if they do have an idea to, like, you know, to get it down, or what are some hacks that maybe y'all have, like, get your idea down?
I like to I be writing a bunch. That's my mode, that's my jump. Like before hip hop, I was like writing like short stories and shit like that. I be writing like, I write a bunch. So in general, I'm always, it's tough for me. Well, I'm not saying it's tough for me to give advice. My crutch is I'm always writing, and like in my head, if I know where the snare should go, I can write to, like, you know, so I'll have to hear a little bit of the beat, and like someone could be working on it, and I'll know what to write type of stuff. Only advice for that, especially if someone who has the equipment as well too, is like definitely look into alternative things. Like I wouldn't even peeping into like band lab. You can have a studio on your phone. Like it don't gotta sound nice. It just gotta be down, right?
Right. You just gotta get the idea out.
Get the idea down. Like literally just like, okay, damn, I got this idea. And there's don't treat things so precious is my advice I give things. Don't treat it so like, oh, I can't, it's not because it's not sounding that's dead. It's too, I heard songs that's been kind of muffly, but they go to fuck off. I'm like, oh, this shit kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's got that spirit in there, don't treat things too preciously. I'd say is my only advice. Even if like, oh, you don't got this equipment and that, I know niggas who could hit. I have heard niggas show me shit on their phone. I'll be in a platinum center sometimes. Niggas show me some shit on their phone. They hit record on YouTube and freestyle to a song and put it in their, and they showing niggas. I'm not saying, like, but that's a, you know what I'm saying? Niggas are doing something. Niggas is,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess do something with what you fucking got. Even if it's like, yeah, you don't need a fucking, and a stew don't even cost bread like that. I mean, it's some saving. I'm not saying it's like expensive. Niggas things like six that. I mean, you could. I'm know niggas with a $300, $3 or $4.
Yeah, it's more accessible than a lot of people think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just to stack away some little, tiny little everyday month, a little. You know what I'm saying? It's not crazy.
Or
Crazy bread.
if you can't do it all at once, like there's really like now is really no, like when I was like first getting into it, it was like becoming more accessible, but now it's like no excuse. It's almost like so easy because you can do it on your phone. Like he was saying, like you can literally buy extensions for like an iPhone that connects to like a condenser mic, like straight up to your shit. Like there's so much shit. And if you do want to like record and like an interface and like speak like a monitor and like like a mic and shit like that, you can rent shit monthly or by the day. Now you don't even have to buy it or have it up front. You can literally pay $20, $30 a day, $50 a day to rent out your shit or pay it off monthly.
Yeah, those are some pro tips. Y'all about to give a masterclass here for real. I'm like, shoot, we need to do a whole nother segment just talking about this shit.
No, just follow that feeling, bro. Ain't shit perfect. I be listening to like bass boosted songs and shit like that. You could barely hear the music, like bass boosted ass songs on SoundCloud. Like, I be on SoundCloud crazy. Like I be listening to SoundCloud, be like main, like still like on some shit, just like to receive music for real. Because it's not as I mean, it's obviously it's curated. It's like this song, but there's no thing. It's like anyone. It's still the Wild West.
I was just about to say that.
I'm talking, bro. I mean, me and Herman's been making some music and shit like that, right? In the HB. And I'm having a conversation with this nigga. We just made a song. I'm having a conversation with this nigga. No promo. He's like, all right, done. He's like, in the middle of us talking, he uploaded a song. I'm like, you just put a song out? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you just be dropping whenever. He'd be like, yeah. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. That's the, like, we were talking, we made a song. We was talking about something else, but I saw him focused on like typing on the computer. I'm like, oh, he make us, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But
SoundCloud, one of the few places too where you can kind of like still do shit like that.
You can still do that. And right to the band. You know what I'm saying? They'll master it for you to make it SoundCloud worthy.
Yeah, I've used that mastering tool a few times myself. You're talking about SoundCloud being the Wild West with music, and that makes sense. Like, you know, there's less rules. You can cut it. It's just so accessible. But I feel like there's another Wild West, and that's a Wild West of people giving you advice, whether it's like in your personal circle, Instagram ads, or all these promo pages like DMing you, being like, yo, you need to promote your music like this, or it's all about the Spotify algorithm, this, that, and the other. And yeah, there's something to be said about rolling out music and everything, but like sometimes it's like, to what extent are you trying to you know, have like a good successful rollout, to on the other hand just like, yo, we need to get this shit out, you know, because like it's the time, or we vibing with it. Like where do y'all kind of fall in that, or does it change depending on the release?
It depends on what you, to me it depends on what you got. Like if you have if I got like 5+ songs that are like, they go with each other, I'm really like, I feel really strongly about them, I'm not just gonna drop that. Like I want people to like, because especially if you have an idea, like if it's like a concept, you have an idea of like how it feels and like how you want to present it, like you want to go through with that. But if it's something that's like, and it has nothing to do with it not being dope, it's just like what is it? You got to know what you have. Like I'm not gonna drop like I'm not gonna do the work of promoting, say like, let's say this was like DatPiff era, like I'm not gonna like overly promote a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? No matter how dope that shit is, like we're dropping that shit. Fuck that. Because the people who want that type of shit are gonna find it. You know what I mean? Like it's just knowing what you have. Like I'm not gonna like push a super underground album on a label, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna try to do that.
Up to the
Yeah,
person.
right on.
As you see, you know what I'm saying? Like only the person who has it knows what to do with it. There's no looking for outside source. Like Ty just spit some game right there. You know what I'm saying? But like that's Ty's game. And if someone were to do it differently and it worked, it wouldn't be that Ty is wrong. But Ty
Right.
knows what type time they've gonna be on this type. You know what I'm saying? It's not no. I'm looking to see Ty like, oh, on this level, I'm doing. It's up to you to treat it how you treat it.
Exactly.
Every song, everything. Like, it was sometimes when we was making the jumps like together, I was like, okay, this is something's happening. I think I feel like I'm gonna separate these. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. It's no one else's responsibility, but it's your burden or your responsibility to know what to do with these jumps. Oh, should I do this? It's up to you. There's no wrong answer. There's no right answer either. Because I see some shit where I'm like, I wouldn't do that, but then it just popped off. I'm like, damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I would have never done anything like that, but that shit just, oh my God, what damn? You know what I'm saying? But that's not that's the thing of it. That's why every artist is an individual. They trying to peep your little pool of what you think is lit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, but that's that, like Ty was saying, that's that real like currency type vibe type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like OG right there. Currency was still.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you're watching. Shout out to Currency.
And you can apply it to like now. It's just now you have to just know, like, you know, because everything's streaming, so it's not like a mixtape. You can't just call it a mixtape and expect somebody not to catch your sample and be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's just like it's more of a dirtier game now, but you can still like feed your people though.
100%.
Like, yeah.
Wasn't even necessarily expecting to get all that out of y'all. Damn. Nah, that's a good looks though. So DuctTape, you mentioned at the beginning of the interview you were working on a project currently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a little bit about what you got going on there?
It's called Chester Skateland, and this nigga Ty made damn near most of the shit. It's really good. It's about I used to go to this skate rink when I was a little kid. And I was on some daycare shit. My mom would take me there too, like after school shit. That was just a place to go. And sometimes when I think about stuff, like, you know how sometimes you like create stories in your head or like you like relive things in your head type of stuff. A lot of times I feel that it takes place at Chester Skateland for some reason. Like when I'm like rethinking things, or I should have said this. For some reason, I'm like me, but I'm at Chester Skateland. Like that was the first place I heard Country Grammar. That was the first place I put Dogs Out. That's like on some like first like Kiss type, you know what I'm saying? It's like a bunch of things attached. I've noticed in my brain attached to this one place, like Chester Skateland and shit. So it's like this. There's no real like, oh, this album is about this, but it's just this sort of like awareness and touching into this like this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like this fire that's in you type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's very like it starts off on some, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
Relax.
Stupid. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit goes stupid.
Oh my God.
It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm trying to be all chill. Nah, that shit is dumb.
Do they all pass?
It's so hard, bro. It's hard. Tell these niggas this shit is hard, bro.
Bro, this shit
hard, bro.
If it's perfect, because if you've seen this nigga live, it's like, okay, you see someone live and it's like, all right, oh, this shit crazy, right? And then you hear their like recorded music and you're like, all right, it's not the energy that it was, whatever.
Okay.
It's cool, but bruh, this nigga perfectly like just like some like screaming. No, this nigga is bruh. This nigga has a tone. This nigga has a cadence. Nigga is delivering, bro. This nigga is rapping. And it goes like it bangs. It ain't just like, oh, no, that shit is going crazy.
Crazy.
When can I hear it? When can I hear it?
Bro, when you first like you push play,
the first one.
First moment.
When can I hear the music that you're talking about?
I'll show you personally, but I'm gonna show you personally, but I'm gonna have release dates and stuff like that soon. I've a few videos shot, but I want to shoot one more and then like, you know, start putting a little bit of money to like, as you can say, roll out, but like I guess niggas talking about investing in yourself type shit. I know I could like square away maybe like, I'm not gonna say the number, like I put away some money for like a look. I believe in this thing. One thing, I made a good piece of album, a good album with my friend. But another thing is like, okay, I want to see the light of day. I want to maybe like little indie label situation. So you get, you know what I'm saying, a little, put some money aside for clothing to like, it really just make it like a little world that I see it, like, you know what I'm saying, like type shit. So it's like, that's on me to do that. It's not, it doesn't, this doesn't have to be done, but in my head, like my individual artist, I feel like I like this album so much, I could put a little bread aside. I mean, we all work jobs and shit like that, put a little bread aside and cut to make sure niggas at least see this bitch. I know if niggas at least see and hear this, I'm like, oh, I bet. So give it its fair shot, essentially. But I don't have to do that, but I feel like that's necessary for this thing.
That's what's up. Respect. I'm sold on it now. Y'all done pitched it to me. So
I don't
that'd be like the
niggas-
easiest A&R meeting. If I was like an A&R, I was all right. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yo, because like niggas make a lot of music. Like
niggas made a lot of music.
So I'm not just gonna like be that excited about like, you know what I'm saying? Like
anything. But I'm like, this shit still, when we made this shit like last year.
And it's still the feeling.
Still
still the lingering, like it's like fuck. Yeah.
No, I remind myself, no one's heard this yet. And I be getting so excited. I show people, and just like when I'm from around you, I'll show you some stuff, but like I don't be sending it to nobody.
Yeah.
I said to my mom, I told my mom, no, she fuck with it.
Come on, mama.
Oh, yeah, my mom, she fuck with that shit heavy.
Damn, that's fire. That's fire shit.
Shout outs to mom.
Mom fuck with shit. She'll tell me what's up too. She's like, all right, it was hard. But like, that's all right. But she keep it a bar. She keep it. That's why I know she don't really fuck with it. Like, oh, this one go crazy. I'm like, she'll say some shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to mom, bro. I be saying to my shit. She fuck with it.
It's been really great chopping it up with y'all. Y'all done gave us game about the song, about setting up a studio, about the creative process. Respect.
Hey, video soon too. Video soon. Fuck with it.
For what?
Videos. I'm working on videos too.
No. I'm at like video soon for same true colors, same colors.
Same colors.
Same color.
Same color. Okay, we get video.
No, that's my shit. I always fuck up the. I always say that, like when I'm talking about that song, I always say true colors. That same colors. But yeah, video soon. No, videos. Yeah. Oh, Ty got videos soon for real. But videos for same colors.
For sure, yeah. We it's been overdue, but we have a means of getting the video shot. So now I'm just like, fuck all this shit.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Fuck all this shit. We just gonna do it. We just agreed this on business deal now. We didn't talk. We haven't talked about it before. We just agreed to something just now. Yeah, we gotta do it. Because before
yo, we got that shit here. We got that shit
here. We haven't talked about it since we talked about it.
I know.
All right, we gotta do it.
We just have to do it.
We gotta do it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm personally looking forward to that video for Same Colors. Super dope track. Thank you again for hopping on. And yo, we'll chop it up with y'all soon.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Peace.